Welcome to Mambrui Diaries. Today we are exploring one of the most fascinating landmarks in Mambrui, the Mambrui Fort, along with other historical sites nearby. Whether you're a history buff, a curious traveler, or just looking for a unique adventure, you're in for a treat. The Mambrui Fort was built during the Portuguese period on the Kenyan coast, a time when European powers were vying for control over the lucrative Indian Ocean trade routes. It was part of a network of forts designed to protect trading posts and coastal settlements from rival naval forces and local resistance. The exact origins of the fort are a subject of debate among historians. Some say the fort dates back to the 16th century, placing its construction in the early days of Portuguese exploration. Others believe it was built in the 17th century, during the peak of Portuguese influence in East Africa, a period marked by both prosperity and conflict. Walking through the fort, you can almost hear the echoes of the past. The weathered stone walls, the crumbling watchtowers, and the remains of old gates all tell a story of a bygone era. These structures give a glimpse into the military strategies of that era, designed for defense against both sea and land attacks. Imagine the soldiers keeping watch over the vast turquoise ocean, their eyes scanning the horizon for approaching ships. Picture the bustling activity within these walls as traders moved goods like ivory, spices, and gold, and ships arrived from distant lands such as Portugal, India, and Arabia, bringing new people, cultures, and ideas to this vibrant coastal hub. The fort is built from coral stones and lime mortar, a construction technique typical of Swahili coastal architecture, but adapted here for military purposes. This blend of local materials and European design is a hallmark of the region's colonial history. As you explore, notice the arched windows, which provided vantage points for archers and musketeers, and the thick, fortified walls, which were meant to withstand attacks from rival powers and cannon fire from enemy ships. The strategic placement of every element highlights its defensive purpose. From the top of the watchtower, you get a stunning, panoramic view of the coastline, a perfect spot for photos or simply taking in the breathtaking scenery of the Indian Ocean. The vista from this vantage point is truly timeless, offering the same perspective that sentinels had centuries ago. Nearby, you can also see traces of ancient Swahili settlements, their ruins whispering tales of a sophisticated society that thrived here long before the Portuguese arrived. Some ruins hint at the extensive trade that once connected Mambrui to Arabia, India, and beyond, establishing it as a crucial link in a global network of commerce and culture. But Mambrui is not just about the fort. The history of this area is rich and layered, with stories that extend far beyond the fortress walls. Within walking distance, there are ancient mosques, old tombs with intricate carvings, and coastal ruins that tell stories of early traders, powerful sultans, and local communities who shaped this land over centuries. Each site holds a piece of the puzzle that is Mambrui's past. One particularly interesting site is the old Portuguese warehouse, which served as a storage space for the valuable spices, precious ivory, and other goods that passed through Mambrui on their way to markets across the world. You can almost smell the scent of cloves and cinnamon lingering in the air. Every site here has its own unique story, a testament to the diverse influences that have left their mark on this coastline. If you take your time, you can almost reconstruct life hundreds of years ago, imagining the bustling port filled with dhows and caravels, and the vibrant mix of cultures along the Kenyan coast. Here are a few tips if you plan to visit these incredible historical sites. First, wear comfortable shoes, as some areas have uneven stones and rugged terrain that can be tricky to navigate. Second, bring plenty of water and sun protection, such as a hat and sunscreen, because it can get quite hot under the equatorial sun, especially during midday. To make the most of your visit, try to go early in the morning when there are fewer crowds and the soft golden light is perfect for photography. Consider hiring a local guide if possible. They can share fascinating stories, oral histories, and hidden details about the fort and nearby ruins that you won't find in any guidebook. Their personal connection to the land adds a rich layer to the experience. Finally, and most importantly, please respect the sites. These are historical landmarks that have stood for centuries and should be treated carefully and preserved for future generations to appreciate. Mambrui Fort and its surrounding historical sites are a hidden treasure along the Kenyan coast, offering a profound connection to the region's complex past. Whether you're visiting for the history, the spectacular views, or just the unique experience, this place gives a glimpse into a vibrant past that continues to shape the present. If you enjoyed this journey back in time, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more adventures here in Mambrui and beyond. And let me know in the comments, what other historical sites would you like us to explore next? Thanks for watching Mambrui Diaries, and see you in the next adventure.